Well, how are you doing, Barrett? You seem in good spirits. Hey! Eris is an ancient, and the real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and the Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? Yeah, I don't blame you, Nanaki. He laughed at you pining for your grandpa. The Shinra believe that the Promised Land is full of Mako energy, which means if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy. And the land will wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. I just can't leave them be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, and Eris, too. How about you? Sod off, Grandpa Laugher. You're so damn boring. It's not so much boring as you laughed at him being genuinely sad for his grandpa. Well, I wonder how Eris is doing. Might as well round out the crew. Doing laps. Soldier training. Cloud, are you there? Eris, you safe? That's the sort of thing you don't hear in scripting. Like, casual talk. You safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? I notice how Cloud turns to Eris, even though he shouldn't know what position she's in. The deal was for one date, right? Why would you bring that up now when we are in jail in our ultimate nemesis's headquarters? Uh-oh. Tifa, oh, I get it. Tifa? Tifa, you're there too. Excuse me? Yeah, that sort of does bring up a good point, how Eris seems to think that she owns Cloud by now. You know, Eris, I have a question. Change of subject? Sure. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cetra were born from the planet, speak with the planet, and unlock the planet. And then the Cetra will return to the Promised Land. A land that promises supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words, I don't know. Speak with the planet? Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they are saying. You hear it now? I only heard it at night. I only heard it at the church in the slums. It didn't matter what day it was. What day or night. Yeah, how's that for going off of the script, Kit? Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is, my real mother. Oh, Ilfalna. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find my Promised Land. Your Promised Land or the Promised Land? That's what Mom said. I thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... Okay. Sad backstory. Let's just get some sleep. Cloud is being a gentleman. A gentleman of leisure. Opting to sleep. Not in the bed. And even though we are in the enemy's stronghold, we still get the nice in music. Whew. Yeah, I have a hard time sleeping too, Cloud. It's just so distracting with all the thoughts, all the ringing in my ears, and the green light over the door. Green light over the door. Tifa's asleep. The door's open. When did it open? Okay, so, let's see if we can... Whoa. What's happened? Tifa, wake up! Ooh, that was fast. You know how to sleep light. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. Seriously, look at it. There's, some joke observation. I wonder what happened. He should have the key on him. Come on, Tifa. Get Eris. I'll go help Barret and the others. Why do we keep on saying others when we're only referring to one person? Hey, others! Barret, Nanaki, come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? Why is the door open? You'd think that Barret would think of it as a much better thing, but, the hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go on ahead. And don't get caught by Shinra. You don't mean don't get caught by the Shinra? Your guess is as good as mine, Barret. What do you mean by you're gonna clean up back here? Are you already experienced at body disposal? Is there something you're not telling us, Barret? Come on, let's follow Nanaki. Yes, let's. And while we're at it, you can have one of the senses of the enemy's skill. No. And you can have the other sense. See, it worked out in the end. And I'm sure we're going to run across the same old security programs. And what the heck are those? That is a brain pod, and it uses refuse. Whoa, these enemies are not messing around. This is really freaky. This is Resident Evil 1 sort of stuff. Blood on the floors and... Oh, it used suicide. That's crazy. Level 15, 240 HP, weak against holy power. Who has holy power? Do you have holy power, Eris? Nah, you don't have holy power. Whoops. Oh, and that's what I get for taking the star pendant off of Cloud. Once again, sense of irony. Great sense of irony. So, the brain pod has antidote, which is only fitting since it casts poison. Here, have a potion. And as you can see, the hard edge is quite a very nice, powerful weapon that undoes, that makes it about as equal of strength as the Buster Sword when at a back attack. So I wonder what those other enemies were. Those crazy enemies that like to dance. Okay, more bodies. This is getting really freaky. Okay. Genova specimen. Looks like it went to the upper floor, using that elevator for the specimens. The specimen used the elevator for specimens. That sounds about right to me. Did it get away? Genova? What is Genova, and what is your relation to it? Okay, so these crazy things are Vargid Police. That's gotta be some strange translation error. Alright, Cloud. Thin the crowd, Cloud. I made that joke again. Alright, so it's level 9. 140 HP. Okay. I guess the only real danger about it is if it uses suicide. And I can't steal anything. Please don't make me jump cut using Super Mario Land music. They use Needle. Can't steal anything. Wonder why they're called the Vargid Police. Probably makes more sense in Japanese. And they have Tranquilizers, which makes sense if you think about it. If you are a policeman, you use a tranquilizer to sedate any sort of perps that get in your way. And that's probably why the other officers, all the other Shinra guards, had tranquilizers as well. Ugh, blood trail leads up more. Looks like it leads up. That's exactly what I said. Good observation, Aniki. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, following the trail of blood. I wonder... Whoa! Look at that! Is a scratch mark! Look at that! And we have new enemies! These are Zenene. They are level 14, 250 HP, and they are also weak against Holy Power. And they use Gengahana, which does a lot of damage. Holy moly. I'm sort of not wanting to use up the limit break ASAP, because I can heal up a lot of HP all at once. So only use it when somebody goes critical. And Cloud can't steal anything from them. Piazzo Shower, that doesn't sound very good. And it is poison. Lovely. Alright. Use that one antidote we got earlier. Well, if they're going to be using Piazzo Shower repeatedly, then what is the point? Pardon me. Deadly Waste! Hello! We can get our Deadly Waste back. Assuming that we can do it in a timely manner. Crit. Crit Tifa. Alright, more Deadly Wastes for us, assuming that we can grab it. By the way, you switch between characters who have not done their turn by using the triangle button, or whatever is the menu button at the time, and another Deadly Waste, so let's go and finish this off. You wouldn't believe how many times I have meant to mention this little detail. You see me switching through characters, and you're probably thinking, how's he doing that? It's the menu button! Alright. For our immediate purposes, the more Deadly Waste you have, the better, because there's a boss fight coming up, and a boss-ish fight along the line. We're on the 69th floor, and there was another scratch mark. Whatever caused this is really hardcore. And here is a relatively untouched office. Interesting. But then you have bodies all around. That's really freaky. I have a feeling that something is waiting for us on that 70th floor. So I'm gonna do the smart thing. Heal up. Using a tent. And save the game. Okay, so also, as you'll have noticed from the footage I left in, Eris has a new limb break. Seal Evil. What does it do? It casts Mute on enemies. You seal the evil. When we come back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, the Command Materia Challenge, we shall move up to the 70th floor to whatever awaits us. Whether it is the bloody, slashing, murderous thing, or something else. Until then, game out!